Hello friends, how's it going? It's me, Betty Jean. So for today's video, I just did a little get ready with me on this look. Tried a couple new face products. I gave the e.l.f. Camo Concealer another chance. I created this eye look using the Cyber Bronze palette from Kaleidos Makeup. And I don't know, I feel cute. I'm gonna leave now because we have to leave in 15 minutes. I actually did this whole look in 30 minutes. I'm impressed with myself, lashes included. Let's just get on with this look. Alright, good morning. I need to leave. We're getting picked up by Zane's parents in literally 58 minutes. So, here we go. I mean, it's like a whole hour, but still. So one of the things I wanted to try with you guys is I saw in Target the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. I've been wanting to try this forever. It's supposed to be a dupe for that Tatcha Silk Canvas. And I hear really good things about this, so I wanted to try it. I don't know how I'm going to feel about it. I don't even know how to use it. It's weird. My hands are clean, I swear. It feels really good, actually. I thought it would feel thicker, like more, I don't know, I thought it would feel more solid, but when you put your finger in it, it kind of makes it a smooth kind of consistency. I don't know, we'll see if this makes a difference. Who even knows? And if it doesn't work, it's not like I spent the probably $80 on the Tatcha one, you know what I mean? I will say it feels good on my skin, so that's nice. That's a start. I don't think I'm gonna use any of the other bunch of primers that I typically use. I'm just gonna use this one and see how I like it. And I also am gonna go back in with the e.l.f. Camo Concealer. I know it didn't go well in my last Get Ready With Me at all, but I've been using way less off camera and I've been actually loving the way my skin's been looking, so that's what I'm going to do today. Just going to kind of mimic what I've been doing. However, I haven't used this primer before, so it could go horribly wrong. We will see. But I've just been literally doing just little dots where I need to, which I didn't use a ton, I feel like, or at least I didn't think I used a ton the first time I used it. But it turns out I did because it's extremely full coverage. Ooh, I forgot to wet my beauty sponge. Let me get a brush. This is the Sigma 40 HD Kabuki. Bridget gave it to me a while back. And I actually really like it as like a foundation brush. Obviously I skipped foundation today and we're just going straight into concealer, but it'll still do the job. Even that tiny amount blends so much, it's crazy. Yeah, overall I have been liking this concealer. I just kind of had to learn how to use it. So we're going with Zane's family to Jacksonville today. It's his sister Malia's birthday. I think she's 20. Yeah, she's 21 next year. I think we're just going to go to the zoo, maybe the town center, stuff like that. Really whatever she wants to do. And it'll be fun. Hopefully it's not too rainy. I think it was supposed to be rainy when we checked the weather the other day, but if it rains, it rains. It's Florida. See, now I have too much on my chin. I'm actually going to take my dry beauty sponge to soak some of that up. I actually am going to go wet my June & Co sponge now because I want it for my cream bronzer and blush and stuff. Alright, I'm back. Did you miss me? I'm just going to pounce this around, make sure there aren't heaps of excessive product anywhere. I don't even know what to talk about. I don't feel like I have anything interesting to tell you. Hung out with Mackenzie last night. It made her watch it because she hadn't seen it yet, so now I've seen it like 5 billion times. Just love it that much. We started watching Brooklyn Nine-Nine the other night just because we wanted just like an easygoing sitcom to watch in the background like when we're going to bed and stuff. And it's funny so far. I like it. Easy to watch. That's what I needed. I still have the last episode of Black Mirror to watch. I don't know why I haven't seen it yet. I guess I keep forgetting. We always watch America's Got Talent when that's running. We usually watch it like the next day when it's on Hulu because we don't pay for regular TV. I don't know if there's anyone that I just like love right now. Like I don't hate everybody obviously, but I don't know if there's that one person I'm super rooting for yet. I can't decide. It's still the beginning stages of the show, so I guess we'll see as I see people again, but I don't know if there's anyone that I'm just head over heels for yet. But I love AGT. Zane and I are actually really good at calling who's gonna win. Like we knew who the last 3 winners were gonna be on the last 3 shows. So, I don't know. This is the Milk Makeup Glow Oil in the shade Solar. I don't know if I've used this on camera before. I know I've used it off camera plenty of times. But it's like a lip and cheek oil. You can use it as a cream blush or like a lip product. I don't really like it as a lip product. It's really tiny though. This was like 20-something and it's super small. I thought it would be the size of like one of these, which I don't necessarily mind that it's small, but I wish the price would have like reflected it more. Like if it would have been closer to $15, I would feel like it would have made more sense. I'm in love with that face palette that Juvia's Place is coming out with that girl that I can't remember her name. It looks like such a pretty palette though. And I'm no longer hyped for the Strawberry Dreams palette. I know I talked about in my video, what was it called? The palette tag video. I was asking if there's anything on my wish list, and I said potentially that strawberry palette. Once the palette got revealed, I would know for sure, but the cover really spoke to me and I liked the name of the palette. The inside's just kind of boring. It reminds me of a BH Cosmetics palette, which no shade to BH Cosmetics. They're doing fine, I guess, but this palette's like almost $50, so absolutely not. I will say though, in that palette, I like that he made the blues matte and not just shimmer, because then it makes it more of a colorful palette. You have more versatile, colorful options, because when it's just a blue shimmer, you still typically can only do like a warm crease blue shimmer on the lid, but now there's some more versatility, but it's still not for me. Ever since that video and that question about like what's on your wish list, I want something to be on my wish list. I don't know why. I just don't know what I'm in the mood to venture out and get though. For blush, I want to use the blush in the Blush and Glow Duo. Is that what it's called? Yeah, Blush and Glow Duo from Natasha Denona. I don't know why, that's just what I felt like using today. I wanted just a cute glowy blush. This is what I grabbed. I know that looks like a lot on my nose. I'm going to blend it out in a minute. Just taking my powder brush and kind of pouncing over everything. As much as I don't love the highlight in this Blush and Glow Duo, I really like the blush. I think it's really pretty. It's glowy, it's cute, it blends nice. I'm good with it. I don't think I want powder bronzer. I just realized I didn't do powder bronzer, but I think I'm good without it. So now I want to use the Freckle product on camera because I've used it the last couple days. And at first I wasn't a fan of it just because it's like teeny tiny and this was 20-something. But the more I use it, the more I like it. I like to just kind of do some dots in a small area. And then I take my finger and just kind of lightly start tapping it out. It won't look like much at first. It kind of takes a little bit more effort than the Lime Crime Freckle pen, because that one's a little just more, you just do your thing. This one you have to work at a little bit more, but I still like it. This one's a little bit more of a wet product that will dry down like a little bit of a tint. I actually really want to try the trick. I've seen people use self-tanner and do little dots of it and let it sit for just a couple minutes and then wipe it off. However, that wouldn't really work if I'm going to wear foundation and stuff, because then it'll cover it up. I need something that'll go over top of everything. One thing I like about this product though is it's really easy to get different variety with shade and shape, just because as you're applying it, there's going to be less on your brush. I don't know, there's pros and cons to it. And considering the Lime Crime Freckle pen is no longer a thing, I mean, I think you can still get it on Ulta, but it's not, it's limited edition and it's not on their site anymore. Have to look into alternatives. I do have an unopened Freckle pen that I haven't, well, obviously I haven't broken into yet because it's unopened, but I just wanted to get a feel for this one first before I run out of that one. I know it's just fake freckles, it's not life or death, but I'm just so used to wearing them every day now. I love the way it looks on me. And it's easy to not overdo it with this. I personally feel like, I don't know, it just taps into nothing. Like, it just taps into really sheer, really easy. Gonna take my blush brush now, tap over everything, no additional product. And then for highlight, I wanna use my White Noise one from Give Me Glow. I don't know why, I just haven't touched it in a while. See what happens. This was like my #1 for a little while. or at least tied for number one. I don't know if anything could beat Flexitarian from Colourpop. However, I haven't used that one in quite a while. Is it even still my favorites? I don't know. And now I'm just going to spray my face with my Tarte Ready Set Radiant Mist. Alright, we still have 45 minutes. That did not take very long. It only took like 15 minutes to do my face. But now I want to play with the red palette. What is this called? The Cyber Bronze palette from Kaleidos Makeup, because I haven't used this one in a standalone tutorial yet, and I've used the other two. And that's the whole point of me doing this video, was I wanted to play with that palette. Oh, I feel like my skin looks so good today. I'm so happy with it. I'm glad that primer worked so far. Oh gosh darn it, I don't like to prime both eyes at the same time. I did not mean to. That's what I get for talking while I do my makeup. Just using my same Sigma eyeshadow base in Ignite. I'm going to take this shade first, which is called Droid. I have a vague idea of what I want to do. And that first thing is just literally laying this down all over the lid and blending it into the crease. I don't want my actual main eyeshadow to be complicated, because I want complicated in a second. I'm also going to smudge this under the lower lash line. This is a Spectrum C06, by the way. It's just really large and dense, but it's also kind of fluffy. I don't know. I feel like it's good for this kind of thing, like just laying like a shade in a mass area. Now I want to take the other brown, which is called Y2K. That's really cute that it's called that. Just reminds me of Futurama and how Fry's dad was freaking out about Y2K. But I'm just fluffing this lightly in the outer corner of my eye, just to add a little bit of depth, nothing too crazy though. Just gonna take that first brush, make sure things are blended. All right, we're done. What do you think? No, I'm just kidding. I want to do a shimmery wing now. I want the red to be on the outer portion of the wing, which is called Quantum, and this one infrared, or this is Quantum, this is infrared. Quantum on the inner part of the wing and infrared on the outer parts. I'm just gonna take this random angled brush. I don't know where this is from. Potentially Morphe forever ago. It might have been in a set. I'm just gonna take some NYX glitter primer, like so. I'm going to just kind of trace out where I draw a wing, just so there's some glitter primer in those areas. I don't know how well this is going to work. I've done this before with like a BH Cosmetics palette and it worked fine. But I haven't tried it with these shadows, but these shadows are really, really pigmented, so I imagine it'll be good. I'm going to take infrared first, the more red one, and just start getting my shape down. Yeah, I think this is going to be fine. It's already super pigmented off the bat. And having some glitter primer on the brush helps a bit, just because it adds some stickiness for it to cling to. Now I'm going to simply just wipe that brush off for now and take the other shade and start drawing it in the front half. And that's pretty much that. And now for my lower lash line, I really wanted to smoke out that red shade for a cute little pop. So I'm just taking this little brush. This is a Luxie 111. It has kind of an angle to it and it's kind of flat at the top, so it really tucks under that lower lash line nicely. By the way, I know someone's going to be thinking like, why am I getting so dressed up to go to like the zoo? Only because I needed to film. Otherwise I would have just probably rolled out of bed. Like I probably would have fixed my eyebrows, but I probably wouldn't have really done anything else. For my inner corner, I want this silver, which I think is called Plasma, yes. And we're just gonna pop her on in. Cute. Ugh, these metallics just blow my mind. All right, so I mean, that's about it. I'm going to put Venus pencil in my waterline really quick though from Colourpop. Oh, I love it. It's so cool. I've worn this a couple times and I just got it. Alright, so I'm going to do the same thing to the other eye. Throw on my lashes, something on my lips, and we'll finish this up. Alright, this is the final look. I love it. I feel very cute. I don't know, I just like it a lot. I know some of you will probably complain that I put on lashes and it kind of covers up that wing, but I like it because it leaves just like a bold statement as far as my lashes go, and then when I look down, it's like a pop, you know? I just like this overall look. I think it's pretty. My lashes are these same Pinky Rose Disco lashes, and I picked up this gloss when I picked up the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. I can't speak. This is the e.l.f. Lip Plumping Gloss in the shade Mocha Twist. I love the color. I love the shine that it has, and it just feels really creamy. It doesn't really feel sticky, and I love the tingling effect. I love me a good plumping gloss, but I hate the Too Faced lip injection. That literally hurts. This one just feels cooling and tingly, and it's refreshing. But yeah, I like this overall look a lot. I think it's pretty. I think my skin looks so good today. Like, really good, in my opinion. I'm feeling confident. I'm feeling okay. I'm going to go eat some breakfast really quick, and we are going to skedaddle. I guess that's about it. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. If you're not already, please hop over to my Instagram. It's beautbean. Follow me there. I post every single day, and don't forget to subscribe here before you leave. I post most days here as well. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Okay, bye. Hello,